my furnace went out, and I had to go to Lowe's to get some supplies to fix it, and got stuck in line. So, okay, I guess we can go ahead and start. We don't have anyone doing a presentation this month. If any of you would like to do one, just reach out, and I can definitely get you on the schedule. I think all of our months are free, except I have somebody interested in May. But other than that, I think we're good to go with anybody who wants to do any type of presentation for their organization or facility or anything like that. But we can go ahead and just kind of go around and do the tag your it and introduce ourselves, and you know who we are, what we do, where we're from, things like that. And let's see if Angela, would you like to start?
Sure, if I can.
Okay.
I couldn't find where you were at first. I'm Angela Norman. I'm from Beckley Comprehensive Treatment Center. We treat opioid use disorder. We also have the ability to treat alcohol use disorder with Vivitrol, though we don't have any patients who are in that program right now, but we do have the ability. We use all the five medications for opioid use disorder. We use methadone, Suboxone, buprenorphine, Sublocade, and Vivitrol. And we are located in Beaver in Raleigh County, but we do serve all the surrounding counties as well. And we provide counseling as well as the medication and medical services to our patients.
Do you have a website?
We do. It is, let me Google it real quick because
Okay.
I never can remember what it is. It is ctcprograms.com, and then you click on Beckley.
All right.
Angela, did you want to tag someone to go next?
Sure. Justin, you're on my screen, so you go next.
I knew you was gonna pick me. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Justin Rogers. I'm the Beckley Program Director for here at Seed Sower. I operate a NAR Level 2 sober living home for women and children. Also direct our recovery community organization where we run a mobile unit out of. And we do peer support, advocacy, outreach, all that stuff out of our RCO. Also, I'm the Collegiate Peer Recovery Support Specialist for West Virginia Tech. And out of Seed Sower, so just a little bit about Seed Sower as a whole, we have 45 beds in across three counties for women, and 2 of those homes are for women and children and parent and soon to be mothers. We also have a transportation component with Seed Sower where we're a motive care provider and really strive to make sure that we're a really good motive care provider where treatment is a priority. So if anybody is seeking treatment and needs help getting there, please reach out. And our contact information, you can reach out to my number there, my email, and we do have a website at seedsower.org. Oh, region-wise, kind of serve a little bit of everywhere, especially when it comes to sober living. We'll accept anyone from across the state, but we really focus on Southern West Virginia and Region 6 in particular. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please reach out. And I will tag in Keith since, yep, you're the only other guy I see on here, so I'm tagging you, Keith.
All right, buddy. Thank you, sir. Keith Bowling with Aetna Better Health West Virginia, Community Development Outreach Coordinator. Basically, I like to come, as you guys have heard me say many times, to these meetings in case somebody has a question about how an individual goes about signing up for Medicaid, and then if you have a member or participant that you work with or client that has Aetna Better Health as a as their insurance provider for the state for Medicaid or CHIPS or foster care programming, that I may be able to answer those questions for you or give you the resources that you may need to help those individuals that we help service. And I will pick Jen.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jen. I am the outreach coordinator for the Northwood Health Systems crisis units. We operate 2 crisis units in the Northern Panhandle, one in Wheeling, Ohio County, and then the other one in Brooke County, which is in Weirton. We are a dual facility, so we can admit for substance use disorder and mental health crises. We can serve up to 16 people at each crisis unit, so a total of 32 clients, so we are rarely full. We are a short-term stay, about 5 to 7 days. So our goal is to stabilize symptoms and then make referrals to long-term rehab or outpatient services, whatever they need. And we accept males and females 18 and older. So if you have any questions, I will put my information in the chat. Thank you. I think I'm the last one to go.
All right, Krisha, did you want to introduce yourself?
All right. Most everybody I know, but Justin and Angela, I don't know you, so good to meet you. I am Krisha Spears from the Reach Initiative. So we take care of all 20 reentry councils for the state of West Virginia. And then we do all kinds of different things. So we do the reentry councils. We also have peer reach back reentry navigators. So it's someone with lived experience that pairs up with somebody for a year post incarceration to help them navigate all of those barriers. So they walk side by side with them, help connect them to IDs, employment, education, housing, whatever it is they need. So we're doing that. We have our first paid navigators with Appalachian Regional Commission grant. So we're excited about that. And then what else are we doing right now? We have a community healthcare worker. So that is in Logan and Boone right now, but we're trying to expand that out to other MCOs or FQHCs so that we can get more community health workers to work alongside that navigator. Because, you know, while you're incarcerated, you don't have quality health care. If you have any at all, you absolutely have no decision-making processes. So as you come out with, you know, chronic diseases such as hypertension or diabetes, how to manage those things and how to advocate for your own health, and, you know, how to get your prescription filled and, you know, get referrals to all of the different types of physicians that you can see while you're out. So those are some of the bigger things we're doing right now. You know, and we are grant funded, so we're kind of, you know, day by day seeing what's going on and hoping that we're still able to do what we can. So that's all I've got. I mean, we don't have anything big going on. I'm going to drop over in the chat the Restorative Justice Project for West Virginia. They're doing a 1-day skills institute about restorative justice and all the practices that go along with that. It'll be in June in Morgantown, but I'll drop that in the chat. But that's the only events I know of that's coming up. Just continue to watch the news, continue to watch emails from us about, you know, things that will be going on in the legislature. You know, just work with your local legislators. If you want contact information for anybody, let us know. You know, we're all working for a very vulnerable population and resources are being removed from them. So that's all I've got.
Okay, and I think everybody pretty much knows me. They've been in more than one meeting. My name is Dominique Marcus. I'm right now employed as a peer recovery coach for Veltex Recovery Group in Mount Hope, and we are a all women's facility. We have 60-bed facility and 120-day program for women with substance use disorder as well as mental health. We also have a detox that is not necessarily just feed into ours. If they'd like to go somewhere else, we're more than happy to make those arrangements as well. And then I also, on the side, I have another chance harm reduction and outreach, which we are trying to get up and off the ground this year. And we will be having some events coming, hopefully in the spring, as well as many to follow after that. But with Another Chance Harm Reduction and Outreach, it's basically in the name. So we offer harm reduction supplies, any type of intervention, like naloxone, intramuscular and nasal. We also have the Revive brand. And then we have all type of safe use things, up to the syringes. We can't quite do the syringes yet within Raleigh County. Hopefully that can change, to help cut down on our HIV numbers and hepatitis C numbers as well. But yeah, if anybody's interested or has any questions in that, please let me know, and we can get you on the committee, on a committee, or whatever it is you'd be interested in. Hopefully we're going to be collaborating with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention as well. So we will have a suicide prevention committee within Another Chance Harm Reduction and Outreach. And yeah, I think that pretty much summed it all up. All right, does anybody have any events or anything coming?
I think for us, we have a lot of preparation for Recovery Advocacy Day, which is always a holiday on my calendar. I love going up there and barking at some delegates and trying to help get some bills passed and stuff. But I definitely I encourage everybody to show up to that. Numbers do count, and our voice definitely needs to be heard. And it sounds like everybody works on the front line, so for sure attend that.
What day is that? Right, I can't remember right off the top of my head.
So Recovery Advocacy Day is March 7th. There's actually a kickoff dinner as well the night before, where yours truly will be serving mocktails. So that should be a nice thing. West Virginia Collegiate Recovery Network will be hosting that. But yeah, definitely attend. If you can't attend the kickoff dinner, please come to Advocacy Day, which is it'll be an all-day thing.
Okay, great.
It's always a huge day that I know the Reach team is always there, and they set up a table and stuff, and to see the group photo that they do every year, it's always pretty awesome to see, how many people are there to support and encourage. So
it's cool to see that photo growing each year too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's always a wonderful thing to see, like just the growth of something that started off with just a few people, and now has blown up to be what it is. So I can't wait to be a part of it. All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, I guess we can go ahead and call it early this time. And hopefully we can have a presenter next month. Krisha.
Let me ask one more thing. So I do not, and I have not had a chair for a while for Nicholas Clay Webster. Dominique, I don't know if you serve any of those areas, or Angela or Justin. My thoughts are to bust them up and put them in with another reentry council. I'm looking over at my map going, okay, who are they with? To either, and these councils were formed, 3-4 years ago, and obviously things have changed. And so, I've combined several of them over the years. So Nicholas Clay Webster is one that was initially put together as a council, but there's not been a chair for it for a while. There's no one in attendance. So my thoughts are, do I keep that and see if there's anybody that is interested in being a chair for that, or do I have them absorbed by another neighboring reentry council? You guys are Raleigh Fayette, so you're close to Nicholas. Thoughts? Help me make this a successful. What do you want to do?
Well, I start like in the nonprofit, I go all the way to Nicholas County. And then, the organization that I work for, Veltex, we serve across the state. So it's really, if you wanted to add Nicholas, I think that we're so close that would make sense. But if you can find someone to be the chair for those, like that would be even better, because just focus on those that are bunched together. But if not, I would be okay with Nicholas County.
Dominic, I will say, the FRN up there in Nicholas County is kind of getting back on their feet. And they've named a new executive director, Kim Hamilton. I don't know if they would be interested in maybe, she probably could. She's taken on a lot right now. I don't know that she could chair it, but I don't even know if they're aware that these meetings exist. So I can make that connection and maybe, because they have monthly meetings as well, and maybe she could maybe have somebody that sets on that FRN.
Would be
If we
awesome.
add Nicholas County to this group, maybe they could actually help just kind of spearhead and coordinate and share things with the FRN group of what's trying to go on and happen. So I can try to make that connection happen.
Keith, I would love that. Back before the holidays, I had gone to the FRN website and emailed each individual FRN and invited them to the reentry councils. I heard back from Lewis County, I think was the only one I heard back from. Yeah, if you can, and
Yeah, and I'll start mentioning it. I service 11 counties, as I've said in the past, and I attend those FRN. So I'll start mentioning it too
Okay.
in my meetings. I'll start talking about the reentry councils and make them aware that you guys even exist and what
Yeah.
you all try to do. And if they want to be a part of the listserv so they can attend these meetings, I'll see if I can make that happen.
I'll shoot you an email and I'll put it over here in the chat too, but I have a flyer with
Okay.
the code and the websites for them to
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you can shoot me that email with the flyer, I'll send it out to my FRN directory.
that would be
I have them all on a listserv and I can share that out. And most of the time they pay attention to the information that I send to them.
good. Okay. And then I just put it over in the chat too, Justin and Angela, if you guys want to grab it, or I can email it out to you as well. But this council's for everybody, and we definitely want people with lived experience to join the council. That this is their table. We want them to have a seat at the table. That I don't want to talk about you. I want to talk with you. So as you were working with clients, invite them to join this. So.
Absolutely. I think I definitely agree with Keith and Dom. So we service Nicholas County as well too. When it comes to like the mobile in particular, that grant is kind of capped off at Nicholas County.
Okay.
So everything from there below, I'm not familiar with Webster or Clay, but I think we do enough work in that area. And of course, if Western Clay needed assistance, we provide it.
Okay.
We do enough work in that area, and I think some other organizations locally do a lot of stuff in Nicholas County that seems like a good fit to bring them on.
Okay, awesome. And then this afternoon I have Greenbrier Pocahontas, that council, so I'll talk to Jennifer. Maybe she does something with Webster. Maybe she'd be willing to take those on. And then Clay, I just don't know. I don't know anything about Clay County, so.
Webster is one of my counties, Krisha, so I'm getting ready to send that out. So the movers and shakers in Webster County will get that flyer that you just sent to me as
perfect. I will do that. See, this is, we all work in so many different facets in so many different parts of the state. So I love when we can, help share information and I've combined some of those councils because we all miss each other. I mean, Jen and Keith are here almost every single time we have a reentry council, and there's, we're down to like 18 of them now, but that's 18 meetings a month, and that's a lot. So if I can combine some of them and get them off your calendar and still share information, that gives you time back, but valuable time. So. All right. Sorry, Dominique. I'm done.
Oh no, that's okay. That's one. I mean, I'm super glad that you asked that question. Like that just made some things happen, and that makes me really happy. Like I love this is a productive meeting. this is what it's about. But excuse me. I think our next meeting is going to be March 17th at 10 a.m. And if nobody has anything else, I guess I will see you guys then.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Everyone stay safe this week.
Yes,
Thank you,
thanks
guys.
everybody.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.